Hey everybody, Stephen Pivac, broker and owner with Pivac Properties and Compass Real Estate, joining you for this week's edition of Open House Live. So this week we are checking out a Lake Austin area neighborhood called Westview. It's in Northwest Lake off of Highway 360. The properties here are located in Eanes ISD, as you've heard me say many times, one of the top 2 independent school districts in the state of Texas. Very high-end property, and it's a brand new construction home, which is pretty rare in this section of Austin. Most of the neighborhoods around here are much more mature, anywhere from 25 to 50-year-old homes. Every now and then you'll find a new construction home in one of these neighborhoods, and it's either because somebody has purchased an older home and torn it down and built on that lot, or the very rare opportunity that there's some infill locations where a developer can come in, buy some acreage, and maybe put 2 or 3 homes on. And that's kind of what we have in this situation right here. So this house is 5 beds, 5 baths. It's over 4,000 square feet. Like I said, it's a brand new construction home, has a pool, really nice layout. You're gonna see some really nice finish out in this home. So if you're thinking about remodeling your home, but not maybe necessarily buying a home anytime soon, this will give you an idea of what's popular right now as far as colors and updates and trends. The house is priced at just under $3 million, which for the fact that it's brand new construction, over 4,000 square feet, in Eanes ISD and very centrally located, is pretty standard for what you're going to see. So it's a really nice luxury home built by Braun Homes, which is a home builder here in Central Texas. They build in several areas of Austin. I've seen Braun Homes go anywhere from $600,000 to $5 million. And so this was kind of in between there, right around $3 million. But let's go ahead and check this out. I think you're really gonna like this property. And I'm excited to show it to you as well, because this is the first neighborhood we've done an Open House Live, and the first home I'm gonna show you as far as a listing. That's right next to, or actually adjacent to, Lake Austin. So let's go. All right, so I'm in the family room, but let's always start where I like to start, in the front of the house, by the door. And here's your front door, and as you can see, some nice portrait windows and a double Cantera style door right when you walk into the house. And if you're just now joining us, we are in Northwest Lake right now, in the neighborhood of Westview. This is a new listing. It's brand new construction by Braun Homes. It's 5 bed, 5 baths, a little over 4,000 square feet, priced just under $3 million. A fantastic find in a fantastic location and school district. So we're standing in the entryway of the home right here. As you walk in, you're greeted by nice vaulted ceilings and really cool, they call these Sputnik light fixtures because it kind of is reminiscent of the old Sputnik satellite from the 60s. So that's what those are called, in case you wanted to know, a little HGTV knowledge for you. But coming into the home, the first thing you're gonna see is a hallway leading you into what they're considering a bedroom, but I'm gonna go ahead and say the best use for this room is going to be an office or study. First of all, it's in the front of the home. And secondly, you'll usually have this kind of a different finish out or something different from the rest of the home in a study. It's got a nice vaulted ceiling with painted cedar planks. You've got your exposed brick wall. I love not portrait, but I love peekaboo windows like this. You'll hear me say that a lot. It adds lots of natural light without sacrificing on privacy. And then the front of the room has your portrait window. Now, again, this is probably best suited for a study. It's right off the front of the house. You have your double French see-through doors right there, which is very usual for what you'll see in a study, not so much in a bedroom. However, it does have its own in-suite bath. Again, gorgeous finish out. Same type of countertops we're going to see in the kitchen. You're starting to see more and more home builders put the fixtures coming directly out of the wall as opposed to coming from the actual countertop itself. Nice portrait mirror and a gorgeous bath with your mosaic tiles that go all the way floor to ceiling. And so this would be considered a 3/4 bath. A 3/4 bath is basically a bathroom that has a shower but not a tub. And again, you'll see those connected usually to either guest bedrooms or offices. But as you can see, it also has a nice walk-in closet. So this room is a bedroom because it has a nice walk-in closet. It has its own in-suite bath. But again, based on the finish out of this room, the style, the location inside the house, and your telltale French doors, you'll probably use this as a study. Another reason this would probably be an office is there is no dedicated office in this house. So while it's being marketed as a 5-bed, 5-bathroom home, for someone who has to work from home, which is becoming more and more popular these days, it's really gonna be more of a 4-bed plus study and 5 baths. So coming back to the entry of the home, let's go ahead and check out the heart of the home with the family room and the kitchen. There's the pool. We'll get out there in a little bit. But this is really a popular style right now. It's more like a barn style modern. So you have that vaulted ceiling that peaks in the middle with the painted cedar planks, kind of gives you that barn feeling, continuing with the Sputnik style light fixtures, and then open all the way to the kitchen. Our flooring here is some wide plank sand style wood. And by sand style, what I mean by that is it's not really a stained wood. It's meant to look distressed. Now, it is not that wood tile that we've seen in some other homes. That's actually tile, but looked to made to wood. It's actually real wood, just in case anybody was wondering. So let's check out what the hearth looks like. And so this is the family room, or the family area of the family room. Again, gorgeous vaulted ceilings. They took that painted cedar plank all the way down to the top of the fireplace. Really pretty subway tiles. Framing the fireplace, you've already got your outlets there for your TV and your wiring. And a nice open built-in, which this is smart because most people are going to probably put their TV right here, but just in case they wanted it over here, that's a nice big open void. Some of the homes that were built in the 80s and 90s have built-ins next to your hearth, but there's a lot of shelving work. And so for people who want to mount TVs or do something different, it makes it a little difficult. So this is a smart way to have a quote-unquote built-in custom feel in the family room without being limiting on what you can do. Looking outside, you've got telescoping doors that go straight out to the pool, tons of natural light. The colors in this house are very popular right now in new construction. Lots of whites, lots of blacks, lots of blues, lots of grays. And then again, you've got portrait windows here. And I'm even going to show you, look up top, those peekaboo windows again. I'm a huge fan. If you want to add natural light without hurting your electricity bills or keeping your house too hot, that's a great way to do it. So let's go ahead and walk over to the kitchen. So one thing you'll notice this house is missing is a formal dining room. Let's go ahead and pan over here real quick. This is a monstrous breakfast area. I'm going to go ahead and call it a formal dining / casual dining. The only reason that I would say it's casual is because it's right off the kitchen. But from the looks of the finish out in this room, this really is fit for a formal dining room. It's large. It can easily fit a 10 to 12 person table. Nice light fixtures. You've got the painted beam, coffered ceiling here. All those little white caps you see on the ceiling, those are for recessed lights, should you want to add those later on. So it's really kind of like a formal dining, but since you don't have an informal breakfast area, that's where you're going to be combining formal and informal. Just some more HGTV tidbit info for you. So here's the kitchen. As you would expect in an almost $3 million home, it's gorgeous. A lot of the same colors throughout the house. You've got beautiful white granite countertops. You can kind of see a little bit of movement and distress in this countertop. I'd say this is a level 5 or level 6 granite. You've got nice paneling on the front. Looks kind of like wainscoting that you would see in some formal areas. Really pretty gray backsplash. Not quite mosaic, not quite subway tile, but still pretty cool. And I really like the black hardware they put on these. Now, one thing you'll see in luxury homes is now they're bringing your cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. You used to have a void right there, and then people would put things like pots or little knickknacks in their house, and that was pretty much only good for collecting dust. Well, now builders are taking cabinets all the way up, making it a much more functional, usable space, and I really like the see-through glass windows in here. So if you do have some nice things you want to display, whether it's pottery, nice crystal, really anything of value, it's a great way to showcase what you have in your house and make it more prominent. So coming into the kitchen, all commercial grade stainless steel appliances. These are Monogram appliances. It's a very nice high-end brand. You've got 6 burners, and you've got your skillet right here, an instant hot water handle coming right off the range. That way you don't have to come all the way to the other side of the kitchen with your pot and bring it over here. Nice little update, or upgrade, I should say. Commercial Vent-A-Hood, and this is something pretty cool. Watch this. Look at the backsplash when I hit this button, or buttons. See how it turned red? This hood actually has heat warming lamps built inside of it. So instead of a warming drawer like you'll see in some homes, this hood has built-in warming lamps so that if you don't want to keep your burner on simmering food and maybe burning the bottom of your pot or burning what's on the bottom of the pot, you've got your heat lamps there to keep your food warm. So I like little tidbitty things like that. Adds a little more character to a house. Coming over here, this is we'll call it a double oven because this is a micro oven. It's smaller than the bottom oven that's built in, and I'll show you, but it's not just a microwave. It actually can be used as a convection oven. You can see your options right there. So it's kind of like a 1.5 oven type home and scenario. And you're seeing more and more of those being put in homes today because a lot of people don't really use their double ovens like they used to, except maybe on holidays, which is once or twice a year. So this is becoming popular because it takes up less space. But if you need the functionality of a second oven every now and then, it still works. Nice walk-in pantry. You know, one of my biggest pet peeves, there's these 4,000 or 5,000 square foot homes with 6 or 7 bedrooms and their pantry is the size of a cabinet. So I always like to showcase that. Nice built-in Sub-Zero style refrigerator, although it is a monogram. Sub-Zero is a brand. It's kind of like Kleenex. It's a brand, but it's kind of a universal name. So people will say all of these fridges are Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is actually a brand. So this is a Sub-Zero style fridge. As you can see, it's monogram brand. And then here is the view from the family room, standing inside the kitchen. Nice triangular shape. Most gourmet chefs like that in a kitchen. Again, stainless steel, everything appliances, really cute farmhouse sink. And that matches the motif of the layout or the finish out of this house. Not that it's not modern, because it's very modern. It's a farmhouse modern feel. So you've got this farmhouse type ceiling, kind of a country feel to it in a way. This farmhouse sink goes perfectly with it. Then you've got the nice brushed copper faucet to go with it. And lastly, pendants. Pendant lights have been very popular for a number of years now. Don't see that going away anytime soon. It adds decor as well as functionality to any kitchen. So really nice open floor plan, nice open concept, really nice finish out. Let's go ahead this way into this room. So coming back to this side of the house, if you're just now joining us, we're checking out a 5-bed, 5-bath, over 4,000 square foot, brand new construction home in the Lake Austin neighborhood of Westview. This home is priced just under $3 million. And it is in Eanes ISD, which is one of the top 2 ISDs in all of Texas. We'll get out to the pool here in just a bit. So we've already seen the study. We just saw the kitchen. Let's go into this little room over here. So as you can see walking in, there isn't a door. So we automatically know it's not a bedroom. So what could this room be used for functionality-wise? First, let's point out again the great natural light that's being brought into this part of the property. You've got nice portrait windows here. You've got your peekaboo windows to bring in light without adding heat to the home. And these are all Anderson-style louver windows. So when you're purchasing a luxury property like this, those are the type of things that when you walk into the house, you may not notice right away, but it adds value. And it's really worth a lot more than just a standard window. So it's really important when you're purchasing a home in a luxury price point to not just pay attention to how pretty the house is or the colors, but also to pay attention to the quality of construction and the work that went into it, the reputation of the builder, so on and so forth. So now that we're in this room, there's no door, but it does have an exterior door to the outside, which is pretty neat, going out to the outdoor kitchen. And you also have a single closet here, and then another closet right here with shelves. So we're gonna go ahead and call this a keeping room. So a keeping room is just an HGTV term for a game room on the first floor. These are really becoming more and more popular these days because a lot of people now are actually wanting large ranch-style homes instead of 2-story homes, but they're still wanting that space and that extra living area. So this is a really good room for folks that maybe have young children who don't want to have them upstairs in the game room upstairs so they can actually still see them when they're downstairs in the kitchen cooking or in the family room. It's a really good just extra room too to have downstairs right off the family room for entertaining. It's very good feng shui. So you have a bonus room on the first level. That's what we're seeing right now, a very popular addition these days. Hey Vivi, this property is in Eanes ISD, which is usually ranked either number 1 or number 2 in the state. It goes back and forth with Southlake over in DFW, but that's part of the reason for the price is because it's one of the best school districts in the state. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Yes, great storage in that room we just saw. So this house, as we're going to see here in a second, does have another bonus room upstairs, but a lot of living space in this house. We're walking through the main living area right now, coming back to the kitchen. Here's that monstrous dining area that could easily be a formal or an informal dining area in the house with beautiful coffered beam ceilings. Let's go check out the main hallway that's going to lead us to some other bedrooms and the stairs. This is a 2-story house, guys, but you see how the staircase is not right in the front of the home? I'm personally a fan of that. I like it when the access to the second story is not right when you walk in. So let's go ahead and make our way down this corridor here into the master suite. If you're just now joining us, we're checking out a 5-bed, 5-bathroom home in the neighborhood of Westview, right adjacent to Lake Austin. It's in Eanes ISD. It's brand new construction by Braun Homes, priced at just under $3 million. So now let's check out the master. This is always one of the hottest rooms, if not the hottest room in the house, as far as desire and wanting to know more about it. So you can see nice coffered ceiling with those same painted cedar beams. Those little outlets you have up there are meant for surround sound if somebody wants to add stereo at a later date. Soft lighting that you can turn the can lights off and still have soft lighting for your master at night. And then again, peekaboo windows and portrait windows. So from a framework standpoint, this is where your headboard is most likely going to sit. And this is your view when you wake up in the morning. Your beautiful pool, which we're gonna go see here really soon, I promise. Again, nice Anderson style, very high-end custom windows, a very light, very bright bedroom. And you can see right here, they're already telling you that's where your TV is gonna go, which makes sense because they wanted to capitalize from your bed standpoint, you taking advantage of these gorgeous views. People will say, well, my TV usually goes there. Well, in this house, right there. They thought of a lot of things. Let's go check out the master spa. So this is a great welcome into your spa. First of all, check out the floors. Gorgeous flower petal style mosaic tiles, really unique. I love that. And then you've got a nice soaking tub, kind of like a clawfoot tub, but as you'll see, no claw feet, but still a soaking tub. And I love how they took this gorgeous marble all the way from floor to ceiling. Those are massive tiles. Those are probably 2 by 4 feet. They're very, very big. So very luxurious, what you would expect in a just around $3 million price point in a new construction home. Coming to the left, you've got your oversized luxury shower. Nice big rain head shower right there. You have your body jets, so nice massage in the shower. And then you also have your pull down handle wand as well. And then again, great for natural light coming into your shower, but you really don't have to have blinds in there for the most part because nobody's gonna be able to see in. Same marble that we saw over the bathtub, nice seat. Again, very high-end, wonderful finishes you would expect to see in a home of this caliber. So here's the first of the his and hers closets. These are identical size, identical layout. So nice built-ins already here, but if you wanted to make more, it would be very easy to do. And something you're seeing more and more of is they have built-in dressers into these closets. And that's gonna be important because as you just saw in the bedroom itself, it had a lot of walls of windows, which is gorgeous for natural light, but is not always conducive for furniture. So because you have built-in dressers in this master bath, you don't have to have that furniture conversation of how it's gonna lay out in your bedroom, which makes it easier to take advantage of those gorgeous views outside into your pool with nice light coming in. So as you see, here's the second of the 2 closets, same layout, same size, same built-in dresser. And because they're identical, nobody has to fight over who gets which one. Isn't that nice? We're all about keeping the peace at Peavotch Properties. Let's check out one of the vanities. So you have his and hers vanities. They're identical. They're separate from each other. Same granite we saw in the kitchen, same hardware and finish out. I love how they took these flower petal mosaic tiles and did a surround around the portrait mirror. And I really like the light fixtures in here. You have the vertical light fixtures on each side as opposed to just one random thing sticking on top. Great for putting on makeup. And you even have a can light right here too. So really pretty. Back up so you can get a better view. Really pretty vanities in this master. And this one right here is the exact same thing, just different side. And then no bathroom is complete without the commode. I know it's the most boring part of the bathroom, but hey, it's important, right? So if you're just now joining us, we're checking out a 5-bed, 5-bath, over 4,000 square feet, brand new construction home in the Westview neighborhood of Austin. It's a Lake Austin neighborhood, meaning it's adjacent to Lake Austin. And we'll have the lake conversation here in a minute at the end of the tour to give you an idea. What's the difference between Lake Austin, Lady Bird Lake, Lake Travis? Here's a clue. It's all the Colorado River. But anyway, 5-bed, 5 baths, over 4,000 square feet, has a pool, several living areas in Eanes ISD, which is one of the top 2 ISDs in the state of Texas. Brand new construction, priced just under $3 million. So you'll see right off the master, you have an exterior door giving you access to your pool outside, which is very nice for late night dips, either in the hot tub or in the pool. Let's go and continue our tour down the corridor right here. And for scale, just to give you an idea where we are, here is your kitchen, and there's your family room. So your master is in this little corridor right here. And there is one more bedroom on the main floor right here. I love how they've taken this, it's almost like shiplap walls they have here. It's white painted cedar. Into every bedroom, same Andersen style louver windows. And then it has its own en-suite bath. Every bedroom in this home has its own bath, which again, at this price point, new construction trends, that's what you're going to see. Same style of granite counter. They did a little different tile backsplash, which is super cool. I still like that a lot. I've seen this tile flooring a lot in several of these homes. It's more of a gray streak tile. And then really nice built-in linen cabinets. And then here's a little softer surround for a mirror. They have the more traditional lighting up top as opposed to what we saw in the master. And then the same type of tile that we saw on the vanity continued in the bath itself. So right off the master, you have a full bath, which gives you access to your guests because it's not inside the actual room with a bedroom. Let's go down the corridor. Now to the left is the staircase. It's going to take us up to 2 other bedrooms and the game room. But before we get there, let's check out where you will usually be entering the home, and that's from the garage. This is a 3-car garage, and it's always hard to tell with video, but this is an oversized 3-car garage. It is huge. These are oversized doors. You have plenty of space on both sides for storage. You can see back in this corner, they've extended it further with a little punch out for more storage, and it even has a nice little utility room right here too. There's your water softener loop. So super nice, already epoxied 3-car garage. Coming into the house, this is another popular feature in new construction homes, a mudroom. Why do they call it that? Because it's where you put your muddy shoes. 4 hooks, perfect for the Pivac family. We have 4 kids for their school bags. Nice 36-inch cabinets. Little cubbies down below for storage. Again, just a nice feature in most new construction homes I see, actually. And then to the right, a very large, very nice laundry room. Already plumbed, already has the sink, nice countertops for folding laundry. This is a spot for your refrigerator in your laundry room, and this is the spot for your actual washer and dryer. And continuing over here, more cabinets. And again with the backsplash, check out the backsplash. Every single wet area we've seen has a different backsplash in it, which is super cool. Just gives you much more of a custom feel. Like it's as if it wasn't an afterthought, which is, again, for a almost $3 million property, you would kind of hope you'd get that. So here's that same corridor. The master is down there at the end. Another bedroom just before it. Let's go ahead and check out the upstairs. If you're just now joining us, we're checking out a 5-bed, 5-bathroom home in the Lake Austin neighborhood of Westview in Eanes ISD. Nice trees. Wanted to show you that real quick. Has a pool, several living areas, brand new construction, priced at just under $3 million. So here is the second game room in the house. It's nice, it's open, but it's not huge. So that's why it's nice that you have that second game room on the main level that we call that keeping room. This is a little smaller, maybe good for just a love seat, a small TV, or a sitting area. Or in the days of COVID, you could turn this into a homework station for all of your kids. I see a lot of people now turning these rooms into homework stations, putting in built-in desks for homeschooling. But let's hope that's just a temporary thing, right? So we have a few bedrooms up here. Let's go ahead and check this one out first. It's our first of 3 bedrooms upstairs. Nice walk-in closet. Again, with the Andersen-style windows, bringing in lots of natural light. It's a very nice-sized bedroom. Nothing too fancy about it, but it's pretty minimalistic because that's kind of the style these days. And then it's the beginning of a Jack and Jill bath connecting to the other bathroom. This granite is the first time we're seeing a different granite. This is a darker gray. It's similar to what we've seen in the rest of the house, but it is different. It's darker gray. Nice, cool little rivet mirror. High ceilings in the second floor. A lot of second stories in homes have lower ceilings, not in this house. Nice high vaulted ceilings. Again with the mosaic backsplash, but a different style yet again. Full bath. Here's your commode. Nice built-in linen closet, or linen cabinets, I should say. And then continuing to the next bedroom where they have their own separate vanity. Same countertop, different mirror. Again, I gotta give this The builder here, they did a really good job in differentiating the finish out in every room. Same type of walk-in closet, and then here is the bedroom that it adjoins. Now, this is the smallest of the secondary bedrooms. By no means is it small. You could easily fit a queen-size bed in here and a full-size dresser, but just want to point out it is the smallest of the secondaries. And then coming down the other side of the second floor, we have our third bedroom upstairs. This is a large secondary. Again, with the peekaboo windows, bringing that natural light in without sacrificing on cooling. Gorgeous portrait mirror windows right there, not mirrors. And then its own in-suite bath. And that completes the bedrooms for the house, guys. Every bedroom has its own bath. And most new construction homes, particularly luxury homes, are having baths in every bedroom because that's what's popular and that's what people are demanding these days. Same granite we just saw in the other secondaries. Again, a third type of mirror in the three secondaries upstairs. And once again, a completely different backsplash or tile in the baths. So every bath has a different tile. Every bathroom has a different mirror. Just small things like that give you a little more customization in your home, especially if you're gonna buy this home, because at this price point, almost $3 million, a lot of people would say, hey, I wanna build my own home. I wanna build a custom home, pick everything out myself, make it really unique to me. Braun does a great job of building these homes and still maintaining a really great custom feel and giving people personal touches to really make the home unique to them, knowing that they will not find another home just like it. So coming back downstairs to the corridor by the master, coming out into the kitchen and the family room, let's go check out the backyard. Now, we've got a wall of telescoping doors right here. These two doors open in the middle and they telescope completely out. So on nice days when you're entertaining, you can have all of this whole wall completely opened up for your guests to be coming inside and outside of the home. So here's your back porch. It's big. It's basically the length of the family room. You got your nice lightly painted cedar plank ceilings, really pretty. Here's your outdoor kitchen. If y'all know me, you know I'm a huge fan of not just outdoor kitchens, but outdoor kitchens that have plumbing, that have a sink. It's such an easy thing to do during the construction process, but people don't. It adds a lot of value. Here's a nice darker granite countertop, which goes well with the white stucco out here. They've already got a spot for your TV and your cable, so that's where you're gonna put your TV for outside watching some games while you're grilling. Here's your built-in commercial range overlooking the pool. Speaking of, let's go check that out. So this lot is about 0.35 acres, and Lake Austin is right between those trees. So you can walk right to it. And that's why it's considered a Lake Austin neighborhood. Really like how they landscaped out here. They had good use of space with the cool decking. You could put a nice little table and chair set right here, or even a fire pit. Pool is gorgeous. And on a hot day like today, I'm tempted to want to go jump in, but I won't. Nice PebbleTech finish out on this pool. Here's your deep end, and it angles up towards a shallow end there. It has a nice deck right there for toddlers or for just reading a book. Got a little umbrella space over there as well I can see inside the pool. Here's your hot tub. Water overflowing, but it's not loud. It's not like some of those really loud waterfalls. You can kind of hear it a little bit. Very serene sounding. Very quiet, but just enough to drown out a little bit of noise. I love that walk-in of the pool. It's wide. A lot of times you have like a small circle where you kind of have to tiptoe over people. You could put an umbrella right there in that umbrella stand, 2 lounge chairs inside. It's a gorgeous environment, creates a nice, serene atmosphere. Again, lots of cool decking, lots of concrete, lots of possibilities. And here's a view of the back of the home. Covered front porch. You have a nice metal roof. Very popular colors we're seeing these days. Black surround around the windows, black roofs, white stucco. And then you still have yard down here. So for those folks who are thinking of, hey, I want a play set or I want to be able to throw the football, this is your space for it right here. And because this is in a more mature neighborhood of Westview, by Lake Austin, one of the big benefits is trees. You've got nice, tall, big, mature oak trees. Most new construction homes, you're not going to have this feature because they're in larger developments and the developer has basically taken out all the trees and planted them with new shrubby ones. So because this was an infill project, which was basically an older neighborhood where somebody purchased 3 or 4 lots and the builder built them in here, they were able to capitalize on mature trees in a mature feel. So back under this nice covered back patio, one more view of the pool, and we're back in the house. Back where we started, gorgeous kitchen. We're just now wrapping up our tour. We just saw a 5-bed, 5-bath, brand new construction home in the Lake Austin neighborhood of Westview. That's in Westlake. Attends Eanes ISD schools, one of the top school districts in the state. Several living areas, gorgeous pool, centrally located in Austin, priced at just under $3 million. So what'd y'all think? This is a gorgeous property. I love showing new construction listings in general, just because it gives you an idea of what some of the styles and tastes people are doing with their homes today, what builders are seeing that people want. So even if you're not thinking of buying or selling a home, it gives you a good idea for what tastes and trends are. So if you're thinking of maybe doing some renovations, maybe you're doing your kitchen or your bath, gives you a good idea of what's out there, not from an HGTV production standpoint, but from a real life, this is what people are actually buying in Austin standpoint. But we just saw a gorgeous new construction home and the just under $3 million price point. The reason it's priced there is A, new construction, B, Eanes ISD, one of the best in the state, and also central location and location near Lake Austin. Lake Austin is one of the premier waterfront locations in Austin. You have Lake Travis, you have Lake Austin, you have Lady Bird Lake, all nice locations. The funny thing is, all of it's the Colorado River. So if you look at it on the map, it's basically just different sections of the Colorado River that kind of wind through Austin. But depending where you're located, they call different sections of the river different lakes. And depending where you are, as usual, location is everything. The closer you are to downtown, the more pricey or the higher price or more expensive things get. So we're only a few minutes away from downtown, very centrally located. It's an infill location in an older neighborhood, which means there's not a lot of new construction options. So to find a brand new construction home with a nice pool, several living areas, best school district in the city, this close to downtown, about $3 million is what you're gonna pay for it. So this was a really good sample to get you guys in front of to see what your money gets you for $3 million in around central Austin to get a new construction home. If there are any other areas of Austin you'd like me to show you or get into, even if they're not my listings, that's okay. I can always ask other agents to show other listings. I do that from time to time. We can get you in those as well. But I was really excited to get you in this Lake Austin new construction home. Tune in Friday at noon. We'll be doing our next round of market update and topic in general of interest. You got to tune in to see what the topic is going to be this week. Last week, the topic was summer outlook. If you didn't get to see it, you can always scroll back on our Facebook page to see what that topic was about, or you can go to our YouTube channel. It's Stephen Pivac. It's youtube.com/Stephen Pivac. It's my own personal page. We have lots of videos on there. We have old open house live videos on there, market update videos, support local Tuesday videos. It's a really treasure trove of content. So be sure to join us this Friday at noon for our next market update and topic of the week. Also next Wednesday, as usual, we're still doing our open house lives every week at noon. Where are we gonna be next Wednesday? I don't know, you gotta tune in to see. But thank you so much guys for showing up today. Really appreciate it. Glad to still bring you awesome houses and awesome content during this uncertain time. We're starting to come back from COVID, but we're not totally there yet. So we're gonna be doing these open house lives for perpetuity, as long as we possibly can. It's a lot of fun for me. It's one of my favorite things to do every single week. And again, just to kind of give you guys an escape from the regular stuff you're seeing on the news today. So, Stephen Pivac, broker and owner of Pivac Properties and Compass Real Estate. Thanks for joining me. Tune in this Friday at noon on my Facebook Live feed. And then I'll see you next Wednesday at noon Central Standard Time for our next open house live. Take care, stay safe, stay sane. I'll see you later.